Yeah, man. Come on now. You know, like that. Another episode of Mandalorian. You know them way there. I think this is just chapter 18. I don't think it had a name to it. But yeah, it's good to be back, man. I just finished watching it. Watched it a little bit later on in the day today because I wanted to wait for my son to watch it with him because family time, Grogu and all that. You know them way there. But let's get straight into it, man. Off the back of the last episode, we know that Mando was on a quest to bathe in the waters, the living waters of Mandalore. Which he was told in the previous episode by Bo-Katan that it was what I think she said it was the Civic Center. I swear that's a stadium in Texas or something like that. But she said it was there. He went on to that quest, and we take off in this episode. First, he goes to find parts for the droid. I think IG-11 from the previous episode, and then he moves on from there, and then goes on to Mandalore, the caves of Mandalore. Then he goes to Mandalore. And then he comes in contact with these creatures who are trying to attack him. They're like troll type creatures who he gets into a fight with, uses the dark saber on them. I thought that was pretty cold. Grogu had all his cameos in this part of the little noises that he's making. Coming of age, he was using the Force in this episode. I thought it was really great. I really enjoyed Grogu in this episode. The little subtleties they use in it. So they went deeper into the cave, and then basically they nearly made it to where they needed to go. And then on the floor, he found like old helmets of previous Mandos who had died and stuff, of obviously living in Mando before the Empire came and crushed their living quarters. And it was a trap, and he gets trapped by this kind of droid kind of thing. It's like a I don't know. It's like a creature, but the creature's tiny with an eye, and then it's in like a big machine, like a humanoid type machine. So he gets trapped in there, and it seems like that humanoid machine's trying to take parts off Mando, or burn him. He removes the gun off him, he removes the dark saber. I don't think he knew what it was. And then you see that Grogu comes to try and save him and use the Force. It alerts the whatever that humanoid was, and then Mando quickly says to Grogu, go back to Bo-Katan and get her. Well, not to get her, just to go to Bo-Katan. And I didn't think, watching it, I was like, how's Grogu going to know what to do? He does. He really does, and it's a cool part. You get to watch Grogu creeping across to try and save Mando, and then when he tells him to go, there's this real cute scene, if you guys watched it, that he jumps in his little pod, and he spins off really quick, and he actually goes back to, was it Cavella? Which is pretty much Earth, to get Bo-Katan, and then she comes, her and Grogu go on a quest to save Mando, which they do. She gets in a fight with this human, and some good parts, them same trolls that try to attack her as well. And I love this part because I've really wanted to see more of the combat style from a Mando. Like, we're used to seeing them use the guns and the jetpack and the dark saber. I want to see some hand-to-hand combat. She kicked the ass of some of these trolls, which I thought was cool. And then she led Mando through Mandalore to the living waters. Obviously, she explained a few things on the way there about how it used to be, that she was once a leader of the whole place for a short period of time before the Empire came and destroyed everything. Told him that her dad had died protecting Mandalore. So I thought that was all pretty dope. And then we get the finish of the episode where Mando finally gets to, he spent this whole time trying to have a bath, and he gets there, walks into the water, gives his little speech, and then he's dragged under by something, and she has to save him again. The stakes were high in this one. Did feel a bit like, I don't know, man, what they're trying to say here, that he needs to be saved by her every time, but I enjoy the chemistry and dynamic between all three of them, including Grogu, obviously, even though he's not a real person. And she saves him, but on the way out of the water, she comes in contact with this beast looking for, you can't really see what it's shaped like. It's got like an elephant type tusk, but it's probably got a couple because it's not an elephant. And his eye opens under the water, but she seems to get really scared and then flies out the water quick as she can with the jetpack, and then it finishes. And I'm thinking, did the Empire set that kind of beast onto Mandalore to destroy everything? That's what I was thinking by looking at it, because I don't know what it is, but I'm so excited to see the next episode already. The beautiful thing what they do with Mando is that it's the continuation of the story. There's not like big time jumps or anything like that. Like, usually they don't even jump from day to day that quick. It's like, sometimes it carries on all the way through, which I really love. The graphics are going to be the same all the way through, and the CGI and everything, and it's perfect. It's perfect. It looks like all of the CGI that they didn't use on Kenobi, they saved it for Mando, and I ain't too mad at it. I've been your boy, Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you think in the comment section, and let me know if you enjoyed this episode.